So I play a lot of hypixel SKYBLOCK, and I do a lot of farming, I even do a lot of mining, but one thing I've kind of neglected is my combat. Now ignore all the other things I've neglected, but today we are focusing solely on combat, and specifically, I can't believe I'm saying this, dungeons. Now, if anyone knows me, I am not really a dungeons player. I'm very, very, very early when it comes to dungeons. But regardless of that, I understand and I'm completely aware that this game, if you want to get far, you've got to do it all. Now, luckily, I'm at that point where I want to start doing a little bit more damage. I want to get a few more armor sets, specifically the dragon armor set. Now, I'll be honest, I'm completely sick of leeching or doing dragons and getting 4 to 7 fragments each dragon I kill. It takes way too long, and unless you're grinding dragons for specific armor sets or maybe even the dragon pet or like claws or something like that, then honestly, like, the frags are just way too slow. Now, I understand you can get some good armor drops from this, and obviously the AOTD, which is what I got, which is why I grinded the dragons at first. But it's about time I started focusing on the dragon armor, and the best way to do that is dungeons. Can't believe I'm doing this. So here's the plan. You guys need to hit that subscribe button because it really does help out and I really do appreciate it. It's completely free to do so, by the way. So there are 8 sets of dragon armor, all individual, all unique, all having their own things. So they are made the exact same recipes as regular armor, but 10x. So instead of 24 ingots or diamonds or whatever it is you need 240 fragments. Now, obviously, with the 8 sets, you need all the same fragments to make that set, and then there you go, you have your armor set. Now, before I even attempt to go into dungeons, I need to get my sword up to scratch. So I decided to kill some endermen, and the reason I did this is because of the high drop rate of like the armor and stuff like that you get. Also, mining some of ender nodes help you get a couple of things. But the reason I'm doing this is because I need dragon essence. Now, dragon essence, one way that you can get them is through selling all these things to the dragon ritual. Now, the dragon ritual basically gives you 3 essence per each one of these items that you give to it, and you obviously have a chance to get other stuff as well. Sometimes you get dragon spawning eyes and things like that as well, so it's pretty cool. But every single thing you put in here, you get at least 3 essence, and then you can use that to upgrade things. And I needed quite a lot of essence to upgrade this sword to level 5 so it could do a lot more damage in dungeons. So let's do this quickly. So this is the last upgrade we need for the sword to be level 5. After doing this, I've had an idea. I'm going to get some hot potato books and put 10 of them on to increase some of the damage as well. And then we're going straight into dungeons. But sword level 5, let's go. So the plan was to go into floor 1 and just grind the adventurers to get as many dragon frags as possible. Now, there are a few ways you can get dragon frags, not just the adventurers. You can also kill these frag warriors that spawn in certain dungeons and certain rooms, which help get a couple extra frags as well. But the main goal was to kill adventurers, so I did this for quite a while.
2 hours later.
So I've ended up in this room. I don't know how to get out. The pressure plate doesn't work. I'm just stuck. Sick. And we're now at a point, luckily, because I've already got a young dragon chestplate and an unstable dragon chestplate, we can actually use the rest of the fragments we've got for young and unstable to make the rest of the armor set. So I think I'm going to just do this live recording as you guys see me, and we're just going to crack on and do it. So we already have the young dragon chestplate. Let's make the helmet. Let's make the leggings, and then let's make the boots. And there we have it. A full set of dragon armor. I'm going to put it over this stuff. There we go. Look at us go. Now, every set has its own attributes. The young set gives you 70 walking speed while you're above 50 HP. If you want a specific one and don't know what they do, you can also just type in dragon, or you can do something like dragon chest plate, so you get a bit more specific of what you get. And it tells you the attributes, what it does, what it gives you when you have all of them. So you can sort of cater towards what you want and wait until you have those things. But luckily I have enough to make 2 sets, which I'll probably make both of them. I want to have every set for the museum anyway. It's going to boost the profile, and then anything after that is just going to go straight back into the ritual, and I'll be able to use that, grind more essence and get more things. So I will say, as someone who's not a very big fan of dungeons, I didn't actually mind doing this. This wasn't that bad for me. I was able to just chill, do it solo and grind the dragons fragments myself, so not having to worry about a team or doing good or getting everything done or whatever. I was kind of content doing that. Now, I ended up getting my solo time down to about 5.5 minutes per floor. Sometimes it was 6 or 7, but it just kind of depends on the layout of that specific dungeon itself. But I really ended up kind of enjoying the process of doing this, being able to just sort of grind it on my own and do it. But there we go. Now we have our very first dragon armor set. I'm very, very happy with it. Finally going up in the world in terms of combat. Now we are pretty much the same combat level. As you guys know, the higher you are in the levels, the longer it takes to go up in those levels. But that definitely is something we will focus on another day. This video helped you going forward as well. I really have actually enjoyed doing this, and it was definitely something different. Super happy to have a dragon armor set now. I've got to focus on dungeonizing this and upgrading it itself, and that will be a future video, or that will be something I just do on my streams. If you guys do want to come into my streams, then make sure you click the top link in the description below. I hope you have a great rest of your day, guys. If you haven't checked out any other of my videos, then check out these ones here.